Joker 2 review, explain, decoded. Folie adducts. Watch the Diddy party die. Watch the Diddy party die. What's the deal, family? What's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? Dreamwise here for another one. Yes, sir. Hey, I had to do it. And I've watched it. I've seen the reviews of people, but I'm gonna give you the real story behind the Joker. The Joker. The Joker. I'm excited about this build. This is going to help somebody transform. This is going to push somebody to the next level. This is going to help you move into another space with spiritual gnosis. Gnosis is knowledge. Let's get it on. Watch the Diddy party dying. Yes, Diddy does have a huge effect on this Joker movie. Chaos in the blood, baby. I cannot make it up. So let's jump right into it because I want to get through it because this might be a long one. So let's just understand what the Joker movie is, right? The Joker movie, I seen it, and I seen all the reviews, right? I seen all the reviews before I went to go see it. I already had my tickets, so I was like, fuck. Damn, I could have just goddamn fire stick that bitch. But I already had the tickets. So I'm looking at all the reviews, trash, horrible. Oh my gosh, why they do that? It's a musical, da 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 da. I'm trying to get my money back and seeing all them reviews go crazy style. You feel me? I'm like, fuck it. Let me figure out how to get my money back and watch and do something else. But fuck it, we went and it was D-Ray's birthday. Happy birthday to my goddess. Yes, she is 26. Beautiful day we had. Beautiful experience. Many, many more birthdays to come. So we went and seen it, and we watching it. It seemed like it was going good. I'm like, oh, okay, this is good. They had the musicals. I'm like, damn, all right, this ain't that bad. It's not as bad as the reviews tried to shoot it down as. You feel me? So as we was watching it, we kind of enjoyed the movie until the end, which I will spoil. But at the same time, at the end of the day, you got to know that there's always an agenda behind powerful movies because essentially it's pushing another idea or narrative into your mind so you won't be your true divine self. See, the first Joker movie, they just showed you straight up. Even though at the very, very end they put him in jail, right? And that was strategic as well. They probably had to write that bitch in. You feel me? But it was still powerful in the aspect of rebelling against a system or an idea or mind control in the form of everybody has to be one size fits all. Everybody has to be the same character. Everybody has to move in the same mode. So when you look at it from that first joke, when you look at it from the perspective of, oh, okay, I can break free and let my hair down and be my true authentic self, then it makes sense that they come back with this Joker 2 to get to the masses of people and put that last part of the movie and the agenda in to put the fix in so you can be fixed. Because nigga, right when that Joker movie came, right, boom, the Corona stuff came, and niggas started getting on their entrepreneurship heavy. So there is a wave in a kind of energy that says, hey, look, let's go for ours. You feel me? So you got to look at all of this stuff as not good or bad, right or wrong. You just got to see how they're trying to play the game and what kind of moves they're trying to make in order to fixate people into a certain narrative. You feel me? Or fixate the masses into a certain space and time, which is system, robotic, 9 to 5, go to work, What's that new phrase they coming up? Own nothing and be happy. All of this stuff. The sheep mentality, right? But as we know, spiritual beings, we're goats. And goats are is not just about rebelling against the system, but it's just a freedom in the mind where you can express your authentic self heavily with love, with passion, with fire. You feel me? So that's important. So let's get it on. Here we go, right here. Watch this. Boom. So the insane asylum or the jail was the brain, right? So he's locked up in the brain. That's just representing the brain, your physical brain, which could entrap you into a narrative based off of your brain is not your first God, if you will, right? Your first God, and we've been reading this book in the Patriarch, Becoming Supernatural, Joe Dispenza. Your first God is your heart. When you're a fetus, the heart is the first thing that's being created. And then the heart is all the way formed by day 19 before the brain even starts to, develop and starts to be something in your physical body. So now that science alone should tell you that the heart is a very important brain that we have, right? And I'm gonna get into a lot of that during this particular Joker build, because essentially without any heart, you are confined to the imprisonment of your ego or the demiurge, which is your built-in belief system from your mama and them. So understanding, right, the ego, the superego, and all of that stuff, right, that spectrum of thought is important to be able to know that you have to break free of a belief system or a narrative that you've been programmed with to run amok on this bitch and not look up and be 75 and say, damn, my heart was telling me to move this way, but I just would not do it. My brain just had me locked in that prison cells based off of my mama, my grandma, my great grandma pushing this narrative into my mind, and the churches and the school system. So understand that to the core, right? Your brain is a prison. Look, the Egyptians threw out the brain. You feel me? They said, hey, we got to get rid of that thing. Look, they're shooting at their head, which is them code word for saying, hey, we're killing off this brain. This ain't the true power of us. This ain't our superpower. The brain is holding us captive in the matrix, right? And I'm explaining a lot of it. Don't worry, watch this. So now, as you see them pointing at their heads, shooting at their brain, blowing their brains out, they're essentially saying, look, nigga, we got to be the full car. We got to be the 0 point. We got to be able to embark on a journey and an adventure that speaks to us first. Because if we just letting our brain run the show, the logical, rational, common sense mechanism, then essentially we never get to experience the God, our birthright, our sovereigntyhood, based off of we're locked in a prison cell in our mind that you built. Oh, God damn. And it's not your fault you built it. It's just part of the game, right? You're in a big video game and you got to break free of that belief system that you believe is right. Hey, what they say, well, let's keep it rolling because I'm gonna get ahead of myself. Watch this. So yeah, they're pointing at their head. They like, shit, we need to blow our brains out. You feel me? Just because this thing is holding us into this conformity state. Everybody has to wear the same stuff and walk the same narrow path, and we never get to express ourselves truly and divinely from the heart, which is the heart is them doing the musicals, right? Musical, universe, one song. It's an expression of love. Remember, the heart is your first and true God. Moana, she said, sail on sea to find the heart of Tafiti, to see who she was destined to be, to go seek out an adventure, to go explore the waters, whether it be murky waters, calm waters, uh, a tornado, a hurricane. And shout out to my family in Florida, man. That Milton hurricane, I see. Hey, shout out to y'all. Look, hey, everybody be safe. You know, in Houston, we experience hurricanes a lot, and that shit ain't no joke. So if y'all can get out, because that thing look like it's gonna be one of those. And you know what I'm saying, and fuck all the conspiracy, whatever. Just get out and let's make it to another day. You feel me? So hey, all my Floridians, because my auntie and them, they in Florida too, and they leaving too. You feel me? So hey, you know what time it is. Get out. Get out. Get out. And we'll see what happens when it lands. You feel me? And things is heating up in this particular realm and reality that we just have to look at it with a keen eye and just say, oh, okay, well, that's interesting. Oh, okay, 2 hurricanes like that back to back. What's going on? What spiritual message is the spirit trying to communicate to us? Because we know it's the fall season and we know it's a cleansing season as well, right? To clear things out, to let things fall to the wayside. So, we shall see. More things will come intuitively as the days go by. But y'all know, family, get out. So yeah, the musical is the heart, right? The musical is the heart, the love, universe, one song. It's a song that you're playing when you have this cohesive oneness. That's why they're showing the musical. Y'all gotta see people like, I don't like musicals. Nigga, they ain't showing it because it's the message behind the damn dance. They're showing it to show a cohesiveness of the masculine and feminine energy, right? Of the love union, of the Shakti Shiva principle, to give you an understanding, right? Of this space right here, which is your heart, which is y'all being in a unison, rhythmic, ballet, flowy dance. You know what I'm saying? On rhythm, on beat, on point, right? That's all it is on point. Can you catch the rhythm? Can you catch the beat? So now they're showing you the musical because they're saying the music is the universe. Even the black dude, sing choir dude in the movie was like, he said some deep shit about the music, right? So understand that the music was very important to understand where they were trying to go with this thing in the grand scheme of things, of hitting your subconscious mind in a particular way. You feel me? Even to the aspect of them or Harley Quinn setting the room on fire when they was watching the movie. You feel me? Go get the book Love is a Fire. Llewellyn Von Lee. It says, based on live talks and meetings with Llewellyn Von Lee, this is an introduction to the passion and wisdom of Sufi path of love. Remember, Sufism is just essentially the Islam, or practicing just a spiritual path. You feel me? But practicing it heavy, just like us. You could just say we're all Sufis in our own right, but we're not into Islam. Is I, self, Lord, and Master. So understand it. It's all just saying, it's all symbolic messages just to express, like, nigga, you're God and there's nothing outside of you. You feel me? Allah, arm, leg, arm, head. There is no God named Allah. You're God, right? All of it, to Jesus, to Krishna, to whoever. You feel me? The call of the heart and how it draws us back to the divine union is one of mankind's greatest secrets. And for the Sufi, this love is a fire that burns away all traces of separation. So love is a fire, that passion, right, is burning away any kind of idea that you have to be, that when you are with this person, right, this one person, that y'all are different. You're essentially looking in a mirror, and they should be able to reflect or reciprocity the same energy that you're giving out, that they're throwing back. You feel me? So a lot of relationships be lopsided because one person might be doing more than the other and then siphoning off of the other person. You feel me? And then that's how the things just go dead. This thing has to be respect, reciprocity, where the love is flowing and moving. I scratch your back, you scratch my back. But it's like it's almost like a one up each other. So like D-Ray and I will one up each other, like, oh shit, okay, let's. So if I'm making D-Ray's life easier, she's making my life easier, then life is easy. So now you want to be able to understand that it's a give or take type of energy that resides in the love, because you're willing to sacrifice and become selfless for the embetterment of the whole, which is one being. So very good book. Bobby mentioned this book a lot. Love is a Fire, Llewellyn Bon Lee. Y'all go get it. And that's why she burnt the room, because then you can see behind them the sun, right? Or the light, the false light, or the camera, or the TV projector, right? Which is just them showing you the subconscious mind. You feel me? Or the sun, or the son of God. Let's say that. So you see the light behind Joker and Harley Quinn, right? Then you see the light behind Shiva and Shakti. You feel me? It's essentially just saying the light or the son of God is y'all becoming one. So that, remember, the son of God is not a person. Jesus is not a person. Jesus is a concept. It's an energy. It's an idea. So when they say the son, they're talking about a consciousness, an energy. So when you see the sun behind people, they're saying, oh, look, this nigga is conscious. You feel me? Like a halo. Like you see the sun behind people's heads. They're just saying that's their halo, or they're conscious. They're enlightened. They're awake. They're not stuck in a certain frame of mind that's keeping them in a loop tracked way of thinking. You feel me? So understand that, to the point when you see these symbols, you just understand that it's the sun, because the two of them, Krishna and let's say Shakti and Shiva, right, create Krishna, which is Jesus, essentially. So Osar and Aset create Heru, which is Jesus, or the Son of God, or just consciousness. You feel me? All the different mythologies. So then you just keep on looking at them and say, oh shit, it's always just knowledge, wisdom, understanding. You feel me? A baby is the understanding. So understand that to the point that that's the Son of God, S-U-N, and that sun is just light, information, enliven. Oh, chaos in the blood. I was watching that movie. I'm like, God damn. I seen everything in this bit. I'm like, oh, they went for it. They went for their big one in this hole. And when I seen the end, which I'm gonna get to, I was like, God damn, I said this. Hey, I said niggas is gonna get sent the fuck back in this bitch, because I was like, shit, if they ended that bitch right, I was gonna be like, ooh, what's up? I said they done fucked up now, but you know, whatever they put on that TV screen, there gotta be an agenda behind it. So y'all know they not gonna let y'all niggas run amok. So the niggas that can see it like me, that's not playing the game, because a lot of people are playing the game, right? Like they're in the system and playing this race game, presidential game, religion game. You know what I'm saying? See, chaos being spiritualists like me, we're not playing the game. We're just outside observing the game. And then I can be able to explain what's going on in a fifth dimensional chess way. So now you don't want to play the game. You want to just be outside of the game, sitting on top of the world and observing this bitch from your godhood. So yeah, that's the son of God, right? Boom, the son behind him. That's the son of God. Again, they're kissing. That kiss is just to create that oneness, that oh, you feel me? That enlightened state, right? The sun again, Shiva and Shakti again, they become one, right? So the whole point of the dance is to become one energy, right? An androgynous being, if you will, you feel me? And that androgynous state is very, very important. So remember, Harley Quinn kept on mentioning, a mountain, climbing on top of a mountain, going to a hill, a mountain. So obviously we knew that they was talking about the Hindu mythology with Shakti, Shiva, right? Shiva going through the forest, batting away all these different energies, which was just females trying to get to his seed, trying to get to his phallus, right? And he was like, nah, this wood is for the girl on the mountain. But he had to get through all that temptation through the forest. He's slaying them away, like, nah, get back. They got big titties and ass and everything. They coming up to Shiva like, huh, come on, get some of this, Big Daddy. He had to stay focused on the girl on the mountain. He trying to dodge them. They come in with real good temptations too. They bending over in front of him and shit. Hey, that mythology crazy, boy. They shaking ass. I'm like, he like, damn, I got to get to the girl on the mountain. She all the way up that bitch. Shit. They ain't even take no break. He just kept on. Ah, this wood is for her. That's some sexual discipline for your ass, boy. And that's what the mythology is talking about. It's talking about being able to have the sexual discipline, right? To not just be giving out your phallus, your wood to anybody, fellas. You just gonna hit the bitch because she got some ass. That's the, and trust me, I've been there. I know, I get it. Shit, fuck it, I'ma just fuck it. And that's the animalistic urge, right? Once you get past that stage, once you sow your royal oats and you did that stage of it, right? Then you gotta understand, hold on, I got some discipline that I have to take care of, because if I'm just giving out my seed and she's giving me, right? Sex is just a marriage, essentially, because she's gonna essentially give you a spiritual dis-ease, right? That might not serve you, just based off of your energy, right? Then you got to combat all these different forces inside of you that's going to keep you stuck and stagnant. You feel me? So that sexual discipline is spiritual work. And fellas, y'all got to understand that to the core. That's the biggest spiritual work. If you can have that discipline inside of yourself, then you conquered a lot, right? So Shiva getting to the mountain, he climbs up the mountain, he gets to Shakti. Boom. Shakti and him become one, become this union, and create the little guy Maranga, or or a avatar of Vishnu or Krishna. You feel me? Let me show y'all. I can show y'all better than I can explain it. Krishna. You feel me? The child of God, the Son of God, right? Let's see, Krishna. Boom. Remember the child, the son. You feel me? The son of God, the child. You know, Krishna, even a teenager, he has a flute. So this is just Jesus again, right? But then they got the Maranga kid who is the same avatar, right? All of them are the same avatar. So this is what you're trying to get to create the child or to have the understanding. Because remember, a child is also symbolic of being pure, innocence, enlightened, uh, childlike spirit, free, fun, laughter, happiness, joy, right? All of that. So then the child of God is what you're going back to before you got programmed with the brain. So before you started believing in a Jesus, and before you was taught that bastardized education based off of it being a subgenre of our real education, right? We talking about that in the Patreon as well. This book talk about the elementary school and everything, how that's the elements. You feel me? In ancient times and all that good stuff. And what all that mystery school was in ancient times, and the mysticism in that, all of that stuff, and how they leveled up. So then understand that, you know, you've been hijacked or imprisoned with a certain belief system that's not serving your greater divine self. You're in lockdown, prison cells, and your cells are screaming for you to get out. You got the key though, and the key is the heart. So understand to the core, right? You want to be able to lean with your heart first. Now I get it. I can hear y'all now. Damn, every time I try to go with my heart, that shit backfire and shit. Well, the problem is, right? The big problem is there's still a level of destruction that has to happen to get to the heart. So yeah, you might have some painful experiences in the process of leading with your heart first or moving with your heart first, just based off of what Fight Club, right? What's in that other movie that just happened? Fight Club. Damn, there was another one that just destroyed the world. Damn, I can't. Y'all put it in the chat. I can't remember what it was. It was another one that just destroyed the world too. I was like, oh, yep, that's Flight Club again. So understanding that, right? You have to. There is when you lead with your heart, like Moana going out to sail on sea. She was lost for a while. She like, damn, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. You feel me? Hurricanes was coming and shit. She had her guide, the Rock or whatever the genie dude was. She had him by her side, but shit, they was battling. You feel me? She wasn't even trusting her demigod or her higher self. She like, nigga, leave me alone, shit. So understand, right? And she just trying to get to her heart, murky waters and stuff. So it's the same thing with you. It's gonna be some challenging times because your mind, your brain, your ego, the demiurge is gonna keep on showing you signs and symbols of your old self. Keep on tempting you and shit. Come on, man. You know you want to get some of this hood ass. You sitting there like, God damn, that hood ass was good. But you like, if you could dodge that shit, then you could get to another level. If you can have the discipline, come on, man, you know this weed, this shit gonna put you out of your misery. Just smoke this shit, baby. Or better yet, let's drink, baby. It's going down. That shit. Remember, that's our old self. We used to drink and we used to be gone. But you knowing you drink, then the next day, right? The next day you all foggy head, so you definitely don't get to your goal. You definitely don't get to your new mission. You got to take 2-3 days just to recover. You hitting the hood, bitch. Now you worrying if you got a disease or not. Ta. Chaos in the blood, baby. Hey, I'm just telling you what it is. You worry, you there. Driving home. This is me. Drive. Damn, what the fuck? What am I doing? Drunk in the bitch. 2 a.m. 2, 3 in the morning. Fucked up. Oh, this bitch. I can't believe what. You like, damn, you goddamn, y'all boys wrap it up, baby. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. If you can't fight off them temptations, wrap it up. Wrap it up. Because it's not even only just the physical disease, the spiritual disease. So you can't even protect yourself from that when you hitting the chick. Okay, I'm just telling y'all what it is. Nigga hit the chick knowing everybody done ran through the bitch, and you just sitting here like, damn, fuck it. She calling you, you should, why? No. Bring some condoms. Yeah, I know, nigga. Yeah, you like, damn. See, that's that excited. Them niggas used to bring some condoms. You, what's going on? You excited? You get in your car and shit. You excited the whole way there. Ain't no words. Hood chick. She just bored at the crib. Like, nigga, this nigga gonna come get this ass. And he gonna put it on me. And you like, fuck it, all right. Let me bring a little bottle. Got some weed. It's going down, baby. Ha! That's that sexual discipline that you gotta maneuver through. You feel me? You gotta be able to dodge them chicks that's not serving you, them sexy reds and shit. I'll tell you, hey, niggas can't do it, boy. Niggas can't do it. Y'all can do it. Fuck it. Y'all can do it. Y'all got it in you. You feel me? You got to get to the one, Neo. Because again, remember, if you're going to break out of the matrix, it's going to take some discipline. It's going to take some courage, some Heru, right? You got to be heroic in your endeavors to break out of the trap, the prison, right? See, they almost broke out. Remember, they set the fire and they jumped the gate. They knew they wasn't going to get out, right? Because they still had another level of gas they needed to get to. And that gas is just essentially them. See, okay, well, let me not get ahead of myself because I was going to get ahead of myself. All right. So here we go. Boom. So this is the mountain they talking about. So the Shiva mountain, right? Again, this is the mountain, the stairs, the mountain. She climbed up the mountain, but it was too late because he professed his love for the system in the courtroom. He was like, look, I did that shit. And I was in my right mind when I did it. So what Harley Quinn was upset was when she stormed out of the court, she was like, nigga, we not using no brain in this thing. You feel me? You plead insanity because yes, you were insane. You're insane in this system of mind control that's keeping you thinking that you're sane. See, We believe we're sane because they taught us how to be insane. So now that insanity is just a normalcy of you going to work every day, battling traffic. Say, nah, this shit get crazy. Hey, this shit can get deep. I ain't trying to offend nobody. I'm just trying to get y'all to understand what's happening and not trying to make you look at, well, I am trying to make you look at yourself. I'm trying to make you look at the introspective self and understand that, cool, okay, I can feel it, I can get it, I know this is some bullshit. So that's the key. So you still might have to do the bullshit, right? Like battling traffic, 40 minutes every day. Boom. Get to the job that you don't want to be at. Boom. Battle traffic again, 40 minutes a day. Just to pay for the bills that keep you in the illusion of comfortability. Because you want to look good, or you want to impress somebody with that Mercedes that don't even know you. So now you gotta go to work because you trying to impress the next black chick that don't even know you. But when you hop out the store and shit, you want her to say, oh, okay, well, she on her shit. Yeah, but she giving up all her time for this shit. You want hey, I'm just telling y'all what it is, baby. So then look, the beautiful thing is you can get all the glamour and all that stuff, right? It's just about you busting a move, breaking free of the systematic control in the mind, right? And going through your destruction phase and understanding that it's going to be some time, it's going to, it's going to hurt a little bit. But if you have to, but see, that's the old self body, right? Let's say you have, let's say you stay in a condo, right? In the sky or whatever. You stay in a condo, you got a Mercedes Benz or whatever, and you doing your thing. But the job and all of that is just based off of you being in this job and this loop and shit, right? And you a nurse or whatever, and you staying in this condo by yourself, and a Benz and shit. All your bills equal 5,000. All your bills equal how much you bring home every month. You like, damn, I'm just barely getting by, but shit, at least I'm fly. What if you was like, all right, let me go stay in this 1-bedroom apartment. Let me get a smaller car, right? Because I'm not worried about the people's opinions of me when I pull up. Then let me stack this bread and then do my big one to do my heart's desire, where now I got my time back, and now I can actually do something with the time based off of me actually enjoying and loving what I do every day. So now, boom, I'm set free, because at the end of the day, that Benz in that condo, niggas ain't gonna remember when they die. Oh yeah, she had a Benz and a condo in the sky. I remember that. She was paying $3,500 a month for that condo. Yeah. You think that's what they're gonna say when you on your deathbed? Yeah, she was in that Benz. I remember that bitch. Yeah, she had that hoe for about 10 years. That hoe was Hey, I'm just telling y'all what it is. So now use the system to buy back your time, to break free of the mind control so you can do what you love to do. You feel me? Look, I'm just telling y'all what it is. This happened to me. I was in the goddamn when I was selling drugs. I thought I loved to sell drugs, right? But that was the program of The music, Jeezy music, the blow, all the rap music, all the trap music and shit, right? Uh, uh, the shows I was watching over and over and over again, all of that shit, all them drug movies, all of that shit, Cocaine Cowboys, Blow, all of that shit. You feel me? Whatever it was, Scarface, boom. I'm programmed heavily because now and then I'm also influenced by what I'm seeing in the hood. So now I'm thinking, oh, okay, well, drugs is the way to go, right? Be rebelling the system and shit. But that's part of the trap because I didn't really I didn't really care about selling drugs. The real heart of the game was I enjoyed being a businessman. I'm a businessman. So now, why the fuck would I sell these drugs if I can turn around and sell something else? You feel me? Shit. Chaos in the blood, baby. I'm still bottling them up. Hello? Ha. Nigga, I used to sell them 60. I used to get 500 packs of them Xanax bars, right? Boom. Sell. Them boys used to, in the country, them boys used to buy 60 at a time for $8 a piece. I used to be like, ooh, wee, that shit was gold, boy. I was like, shit. I said, that was my, hey, that shit was crazy, boy. Them boys it was something about them, that country, white boys and shit. They mind was just gone. They wanted them hoes. They used to call me. I'm traveling back into the country. You here yet? I'm in Houston trying to pick them up. You here? You got you fiending, boy. I was like, oh, happy day. Huh. So it wasn't necessarily about the drugs, right? That a lot of niggas is confusing themselves with. Yeah, I gotta sell drugs because that's what it is. That's a black thing, a culture thing. I'm gonna whip it up. Y'all hear D-Lo the boss man? That nigga programming the hell out of these young boys. You feel me? Future and all of them, they just telling you like, nigga, this is where it is, and that shit ain't where it's at. You feel me? So now, if you can switch your mind from, okay, well, drugs ain't where it's at, right? What else can I sell, right? Or that's what I love to do. I love being a businessman. So what is passionate on my heart that I can move into and sell? Then that's the key. You feel me? That's the key to your heart, and you got to understand that to the core. So that's important, family. We got to move past the mind control program state of people feeding us this illusionary construct and giving us the plays in our mind. You feel me? Boom. Now let's get to this nigga. Hey, I cannot make it up. So y'all know Diddy had dressed up as the Joker. He just say, I said, you cannot make this shit up, boy. Well, let me tell y'all about the end, because this is what happened at the end, right? So at the end of the Joker movie, if y'all ain't seen it, go see it. Boom, the core blows up. Boom. He gets out, and then some kids find him, like, because he going to jail. He like going to jail for the rest of his life, or they gonna give him the death chair or whatever, right? He just found guilty on all counts. You feel me? Because he just basically admitted to him being in his right state of mind, right? Which was an agenda for the powers that be to say, like, nigga, you were in your right state of mind. But the real game was, like I broke down the first Joker movie, right, it was all metaphysical. So you killing off your mama is not you killing her off physically, it's killing her off mentally, right? From the belief system she programmed you with. You killing off your coworker is essentially not living up to anybody else's standards because they're judging you or critiquing you on how you're supposed to behave and how you're supposed to act or whatever, right? Or getting bullied. You killing off the TV, the late night talk show host is essentially you killing off the TV from programming you to say, this is how we're supposed to move. And this is what's good. So now he said he killed 5 people, and then he said, no, I actually killed 6 people. That 6 was important because that 6 again is the dance. You feel me? That 6 again is the sex. 6 equals sex, right? And the sex is just the union, the oneness, right? The sacred dance. Folio deducts the dance. So understanding that to the core is just saying, oh, okay, there's a sacred dance that has to partake in this divine feminine and masculine energy, right? Which is in the heart. And that love, or that expression of love, is your true gateway to freedom. Remember, Jesus is pointing at the heart and pointing up. So if you don't do what's in your heart, the matters of your heart, then you're going to be always confined to your lower 3 chakras, which is ego, people judging you, the glamour. Let me just fit in. Let me just look the same as everybody else. I don't want no problems. Yes, sir, I'm an upstanding citizen. Nigga, you are going to transition out of this world. And you got to understand that to the core. If you don't break some laws right now, baby, you is fucking up. Because niggas is not trying to see, I'm not saying break laws or whatever, right? It's breaking laws in your mind. It's literally shattering and eradicating any kind of egoic thought that keeps you in a trance state. You feel me? So understand that to the core, that that's the dance, and that's that one union that you must have. All right, let's get back to where I was at. What was I saying? I was saying, okay, boom. So the Joker emitted, right? And the 6 is sex, which is just the heart. Triangle pointing up, triangle pointing down, right? Go look at the heart chakra again. And they just put the agenda on your ass and said, look, nigga, I did that shit. Lock me up and throw away the key. So now the fool card, the 0 point, the everything must go, right, is not running supreme in your being if you let that particular Joker movie run in the deeper recesses of your consciousness. So you got to be outside of the game and say, oh, okay, I see what they're trying to do here. It's not affecting you. It's affecting them that don't know. So now they can go back to work and be this sheep, get back in that prison cell and follow this law and follow this code of conduct and stay the course. See, them young kids today, they running this shit up. They not trying to hear none of that shit. They not trying to have a house and the picket fence and get married and have the car and shit. They not trying to hear none of that shit, boy. Them young kids today, they like, nah, fuck it, I'm gone. Because there's so much information out here, they like, nah, I'm good. You feel me? So now let's get back to Diddy. So Diddy is essentially the Joker, and he will have his time in court like the Joker did. So what Diddy was trying to do was, he was being real inauthentic, and I'm gonna show y'all some video clips of that shit. See, he was so driven with the glamour, right, that he felt like, oh, okay, let me run my big one and be with these white constituents in the liquor game, right? But again, that's him using his brain and trying to manipulate the way he's seeing how to be in this thing, in this world. You feel me? He's using his brain and his ego-driven thoughts of, yeah, I can be one of them or whatever, right? Cool, you can be one of them, but is it heartfelt? Is it something that, you know what I'm saying? So now look, so this is what he does. So they tell him, no, nah, you can't do it. We ain't fucking with you, nigga. You're gonna take this 60 million a year, like 50 Cent was saying. You're gonna take the 60 million a year and shut your ass up, and you're gonna keep on advertising for our liquor, Ciroc. You're gonna be a clown in this bitch. You feel me? And that's it. So he tried to buck the system and say, instead of him leaving gracefully and saying, nah, fuck it, he tried to use or pivot off of Ciroc, right? And then asked them for a liquor thing, which he should have just started his own liquor, right? Said, fuck them, start your own liquor like 50 did, and maneuvered out of that bitch swiftly and securely, if that's what you wanted to do. So then his mistake was he thought he was going to use black people to feed his agenda, to say, hey, these black people, they just here with me. Fuck what y'all So then he thought that was going to be the move, but he don't know that the power of the TV is in their hands. So you trying to use their own system, their own TV against them, and they got control of the remote. Look, check it out. Watch this.
To come to the reality that nobody is coming to save us. No one is coming to save us.
See, he already fucking up because that shit is inauthentic than a motherfucker. Look at this nigga. So now he using, this is the earn your leisure. He using black people and saying a damn quote that everybody been saying for the longest to try to sway black people into a position to be on his side when he does to get off of that Ciroc thing.
Out of all the business revenue in
Look
America,
at this nigga.
Only 1% goes to black businesses. But then there's an accountability from us, because we have a $1.8 trillion buying power, and only 2% of that we circulate in our own communities.
Hey, this nigga using talking points that he should have been using in the 90s if he really about the black people. Hell nah, boy. You can't just say, nah, you know what? Oh my God, dog. Niggas be tripping with we can see past that bullshit, boy. So now they said bigger than love is authenticness. They said the power that's bigger than love is authenticness. So you can see that this nigga got another ulterior motive agenda based off of him never saying this shit, and then now all of a sudden coming around and saying, you know what? Let me get my black people. Let me get my black people in together. So then when he was giving back everybody's masters and shit, niggas didn't want that shit because they was like, nigga, why you didn't give it to me when I was goddamn in the 90s when I needed it? Now that you need black people, now you like, oh nah, nigga, I'm Mr. Love or whatever the fuck he was calling himself. Instead of, see, that's not pure heart. Nigga, don't tell no black people that shit. We can see past all of that shit. You saying something that boy's been saying for years. Now you all of a sudden got a heart for black people. Look, 2% of our money is getting circulated, y'all. We got to keep it in the black community. Shut your bitch ass up, boy. Nobody ain't trying to hear that. It's too late for that. You should have been said that.
So we can't complain. We know what it is. It's time to change the tone. We have to unify our dollars, else nothing will change. We have to weaponize the almighty black dollar to save us. Because we can't have these festivals and conventions, but then we leave here and we don't understand the power of our $1.8 trillion spending power that we only give 2% to ourselves. So I'm here to speak from love. I'm love. Self-love is making sure that you take care of yourself, your family, and your people first.
That nigga said, I'm self-love. I'm love. Ha. Say, dog, he fucked up, baby. God damn. See, look, this is what I'm saying. You have to be able to, if you about that life, be about that life, right? Don't just act now that the white people don't want to let you have your own liquor. Now all of a sudden you're like, well, I'm gonna get this 1.8 trillion. But well, now instead of me being with Ciroc, fuck it, y'all gonna see, because they sat at the round table. This is when all that shit happened, right? With the Ciroc and Diddy is parting ways. So now he come out and then says, okay, let me give everybody, let me see if I can work my shit so I can get people on my side and fuck Ciroc, right? Because he wanted more than that 60 million, which he was rightfully deserved, right? Way more than 60 million a year, because nobody would have known Ciroc without Diddy, right? But that's what Kanye was talking about, right? With the Mountain Dews, saying like, nigga, these niggas stepping on my ability to just have ownership over shit. So then when y'all seen me, I posted them Kyries in the community tab. That's what time it is. You just got to be about the action. It's about action. It's not about your words. So Kyrie, Jaylen Brown, they have their own shoe. Cool. Only way it's gonna work is if boys support them. So why when them Jaylen Brown drop, I'm getting them hoes. So I got the Kyries off of his site. Antifa, y'all go to his site and grab them bitches, because that's what it is. And Kyrie and Jaylen Brown is conscious. So then that should give you more energy to go grab them hoes. You feel me? And then you already know this is a powerful year. Check what Kendrick is doing, boy. Watch the party die. That's it. Them Mountain Dews, people feeling the people that don't know what the Mountain Dews is. That shit is over with, baby. So Kendrick, right? Hey, you just gotta watch how this story unfolds. Think about Drake crashing out now. So it's a divide that happened, right? And you just got to understand it to the core. And you don't got the power of the TV. So you got to be real strategic and still do you without you trying to coerce people into you just trying to become more and more of a millionaire or a billionaire, right? He trying to topple the billionaire Diddy's instead of saying, okay, well, I'm not going to be able to beat them at this particular war. So now I'm going to have to, come in a whole different direction. And instead of me trying to shit on that side, right, and literally create a thing, let me just put out this liquor and just start endorsing that bitch, even though it probably still wouldn't have went for good for him. But hey, 50 Cent has been chilling, so you know how I go.
You can't wait for nobody to come save you. So there is a solution. Things are definitely dismal as far as what's planned for us, but there's a way out. if we unify, but we got to truly, truly unify. We have to truly, truly start making decisions that support our communities. We can't.
See, he knew he's sitting at that round table with them boys. This nigga told you in y'all face, he said, yeah, it's dismal for black people. I've been at the round tables. I been hearing them say like, nigga, it's over with. We attacking y'all. He been knowing about that shit since the 90s though. So now that they not giving him more stock in their company and said, nigga, sit your black ass down and take this 60 million a year. Now he's like, all right, well, fuck it. I'm gonna just get my black people, when she should have been doing from the first place, from the jump. So his ass tripped out, and now he gonna have to face the consequences of that endeavor of him being the Joker, right? Because art imitating life, life imitating art, this nigga is definitely going to jail. Chaos in the blood, baby. Hey, this boy is going down, and he's going down in a big way. This nigga, and if y'all seen the last Joker scene, this is Diddy. The end. It's over with. Lock his ass up, throw away the key. Just because his ass didn't have the balls to be authentic and just say, look, nigga, I'm trying to sell y'all something. Fuck it. I got a new liquor. I'm selling this liquor now. Instead of trying to coerce people and say, look, nigga, our 2%, you brought up Ciroc. Cool. Bet. Good. Leave that shit alone. Boom. Maneuver into your new drink, right? Look, this is what I'm saying. Conscious niggas know it's silence. Jaylen Brown. Boom. I'm dropping these shoes. Kyrie. Boom. I'm dropping these shoes. Y'all go get them. It ain't no, yeah, we got to keep our money in the black people and all this other stuff. You do your work and build your shit up and just start rocking your shit. Look at Shannon Sharp, liquor. Beyonce, liquor. They all trying to do this liquor thing because they know that's a big market, to a market share of money. Trillions and trillions of dollars. You feel me? So understand to the core, like, that's what this thing is about, right? All of that is how the ego can keep you in a prison cell, based off of you not being authentic, you not being in true love with your heart. Now, Diddy did all that shit, true indeed, and some of it is kind of sketchy. Now, if he hitting little kids, then he gotta go. He definitely gonna go with that little kid shit. He's saying he gonna try to defend himself in court. We'll see how that go. Anything with kids, pedophilia, he is over with. You feel me? See, the thing with the drinking, like with them saying, hey, you could drink this or leave. Well, now that's like, okay, that's their choice. You feel me? So that's what the judge is gonna fight. Not saying it's right or wrong, good or bad. I'm saying, like, if somebody say, huh, drink this or you gotta leave, then you just made the choice, or you just signed the agreement by drinking it. You could have just left. You feel me? So then it comes down to persuasion and all of this coercion or whatever. They don't got no gun to your head, then hey, that's what it is. Now, if the little kids thing is going down, then that nigga in trouble. You feel me? Which I heard it was. So we'll see how far that shit go. You feel me? But all that other stuff, that freak off stuff, hey, if they were old enough and signing off by basically saying, I'm here, you want to come and have sex, and we got this drugs and shit, and then niggas can't really, they might beat that in court, but they're not beating no pedophilia thing, which is the thing they're gonna have to get. And they're not beating any women or anything like that. Over with. So all it is one female got to say, he whooped my ass, and niggas gonna believe it because they got that Cassie tape. So now this nigga just that court, that shit should go quick. Shit, judge should be like, "Yep, we got this one done." So you know, hey, that nigga settling for life. That's a crazy thing, boy. Crazy, crazy thing. Give me some questions, family. Give me some questions. Another thing, when they were smoking in this Joker movie, that's just essentially breathing. So every time you see Harley Quinn or the Joker smoking, that's the breath. So remember, you want to breathe to relieve a lot of stress, right? Because that's like your breath work. You work in your, your lungs. But they showed it in smoking as a form of showing rebelliousness, right? But you don't need to smoke. You just need to breathe. So whenever they were smoking in all them scenes, they were just showing them trying to come into a state of consciousness, because breath is spirit, right? So when you breathe, take conscious breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth, right? Then you can become more aware and enlightened and conscious, if you will. Or you can wake up and be like, wait a minute, why was I letting that stress me out? Wait a minute, I could get my mind back. That's why meditation is so important, family. You feel me? Because that's the real key and gem to this thing. Let's see what we got, man. Let me see what we got. What about them Versace suits? He wasn't thinking about the community then. Yeah, Landy Hawk. Yep, exactly. Exactly. That nigga wasn't. Nigga, when he made the boys walk to get the cheesecake, he wasn't thinking about no damn community there. Nigga, that nigga. Hey, I could go in on this. That nigga sound crazy, boy. He can't be doing shit like this. See, authentic. Being your authentic self is spirit. So him being so glamour into the glamour and shit, trying to see how far he can push the ego, the root chakra, it showed on his ass. And it's actually spiritual work. Because spirit is not going to let you just be glamorized the whole time without having a kind of fall. The pendulum swing to the left is the pendulum swing to the right. And that shit going to swing almighty heavy. So you got to understand that's a course. Shut your ass up and do you without you trying to be fucking super scion in the root chakra where you just spinning that bitch out of control. Niggas be tripping, boy, with their head. Like, how many baby oil bottles, how much, goddamn, whatever pill this nigga taking. Damn, this nigga, boy, how old is he? 56? Nigga, how much nut do you got, boy? This nigga got the ultimate sea moss. Whatever he got, I want in. Shit. That's a lot, nigga. Niggas just geared to, damn. Guy talk about drainage. You talk about literally drain your body. Like, niggas testosterone be gone, boy. I'm surprised that nigga can stand up and shit. Kyrie opened the door for Jaylen Brown to do him. Plus, Jaylen Brown was with the Sports. Kyrie, yep, you right. Yeah, Titus, you right. So that's good because Kyrie, pushed the doors open a lot, and he was just basically doing it silently. But you know how boys do. And look, and y'all remember the video that Kyrie posted on his Instagram or whatever, or the DVD. That's what this is all about. Who is the real Deux? I can't even say the name on here because they'll shut my shit down. You feel me? But you know, there's do-ish and there's Deux. And we're the Deux. We're doing our damn thing. And then there's the do-ish ones. Yeah, that's them. Oh, okay. You're like the okay, I get it. Which doesn't even see. This is the thing. I don't know why niggas so mad about that shit. Like, we understand what you gonna say is white people was the first people to grace the earth. We just gotta really look and examine, like, yes, this is a black thing. You don't gotta be on no team. I'm not even black. I don't claim none of that black shit. So now you gotta understand you're not on no team because of your skin color. This is just what it is. You feel me? Niggas trying to just so, and it's just, and I get it, because it's just the level of control niggas want. These super egoic people, which is the religion shit, who wants so much systematic control over the masses of people so they can keep their families going on and on and on. Niggas don't care about this illusion, boy. We let y'all have it. Y'all can have it. See, it's about breaking free of all of this shit, all of that mind control stuff, and just understanding, okay, I'm here to have an experience. Oh, there's a system right here. Let me observe this system, because spiritually, my higher self, God, is giving me plays and clues through the symbology of this system. So now I just got to look and observe the clues and the messages Spirit has for me in order for me to do my big one and keep on moving with my heart. But I'm not going to get caught up in the game, in the glamour, because I'm trying to be fucking Mr. I got all the cars and shit, and my family lineage is just going to be. The real gold is giving your kids a mind to maneuver in this particular dimension where they can keep on passing down that gold to their kids, their great grandkids, and so on and so forth. That's it. So now all you got to do is give your kids, hey, look, meditate. Tell them how to break out of this thing. Tell them how to hear spirit. That's gold. You good. You free. You got all the money in the world when you go watch the movie Henry Sugar again. What's it called? The Wonderful Life of Henry Sugar. Go watch that bitch again. You keep on giving your kids the power of the mind and meditation and how to tune your vibration. Shit, they good as gold, and they keep on passing that bitch down. Nigga don't never have to know your name. You get to travel the world, be inconspicuous, enjoy your time here, and then go back to your heavenly realm. But if you trying to be Mr. Ego, Mr. Glamour nigga in this bitch, you feel me? Mr. Look at me, which a lot of these people do because they just caught up on the earth so heavy. Nigga, that nigga who just died. Okay, well, no, whoever, it don't matter who just died. Look, Panic died a year ago. Niggas forgot about that nigga quick, boy. That was just a year. Think about 5 years from now. Niggas gonna be like, well, damn. Who? Exactly. That's what Panic was saying, nigga. This shit is over with. So now Panic did his big one by giving us an example of him transitioning at 55, the 10, the zeros and ones, the creative sphere energy to give us another level of consciousness that says, damn, I forgot about Panic. Damn. Oh shit, wait a minute. This means this shit ain't shit. And then that's how you break free in the mind to get to another level. But again, if you just stuck in the world heavy, where you just so glamorized and you just want to be Mr. Glamour nigga, then look at Bobby. Niggas think Bobby is dead. That nigga just don't give a fuck about none of this shit. And he living out his life doing his thing in his peace and glory. Nigga Bobby good and alive. And boy, and boy, so this social media got y'all fucked up. One, your friends and family members got you fucked up. The glamour, the cars and all of that shit got you fucked up because you're buying a brand that's trying to stimulate a certain level of power that you might have or whatever you might believe it to be, right? Because you want other people to say, look at me, I got this Louis bag or whatever the fuck. You feel me? You can't put a price on God, nigga. That's what I'm saying. See, this is the thing too. Niggas don't even realize that all that money shit and all that. Like, and I was in it. Trust me, I was in the glamour heavy, so I know I get it. Trust me, I'll be the first one to admit that shit. But still, at the same time, at the end of the day, that shit didn't have anything to do with God coming through. You feel me? Because the female is still looking at your essence past the exterior clown costume that you got on. So she gonna be able to feel you before you come in the room based off of how your aura is speaking, how well put together you are. You feel me? It doesn't matter if you out overweight, underweight, whatever. You can see it on niggas. How you wearing your shit. You feel me? How you move, how you gracefully dance in this bitch. It's a rhythm, it's a dance. That's what the whole Joker movie is about. It's you being one with your universe. Universe, one song. Yes, sir, family. Yes, sir. I love and appreciate y'all, man. Love and appreciate y'all. Wait, hold on. Let me answer this one question right here. Wait, what it say? It say, Petrie reminds you gonna wear the new shoes to tap in that energy, or are they staying brand new in the boxes? Oh, I'm wearing them hoes. Yeah, I'm wearing them Kyrie's. I wore them to the movies the other day. That's all I do is wear them. Shit, I wear all of this shit. What is the comparison with 69 Case and the Melendez brothers possibly getting free after the new victim evidence? I don't know, Titus. I haven't heard about that. I haven't really heard about that. You know what I'm saying? Lug G, what's up, baby? Straight 93 on God having his knowledge wisdom is like sitting on $1 billion. Exactly, family. Exactly. Because again, if you're able to remove yourself from the minutia of the world, right? From the ego-driven thoughts of being somebody, and you get into the space of being Mr. Nobody, that is going to set you freer than anything else. Watch the party die, baby. Watch the Diddy party die. And you see that D13? Ha! Yeah, Christ consciousness, baby. Y'all know what it is. Peace to the gods.